Hello, everyone. My name is David Sugarman, and I'm here to help you. I train and teach English to companies all over Israel. I'm very known in the industry. But from time to time, I have people that come to me because they're in this, let's say, hole or gap or this time period where they're taking a break from work. Maybe someone let them go, somebody or maybe quit. Who knows? But they come to me and they need help with interviews. So, what I have done here is I have built a whole presentation around answering 10 common interview questions. And what I will do is I will ask the question like an interviewer, and then I will give you some examples and some format of what to say back. Now, it won't always go with your position, but it will give you the right sentences and structure that you need. So just bear with me. I'm going to skip over a couple slides to show you some statistics. Here are some interview statistics that caught my interest, and I think they will catch your interest too. Okay? So, the percentage of candidates were eliminated because of this. 47% did not have enough co information. What does CO dot mean? Company info. 40% for the quality of their voice. 40% were not confident. 33% of interviewers decided to hire in the first 90 seconds. They already knew. That's unbelievable to me. 20% for crossing their arms. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. And 63% for not making eye contact. Now, I'm reading off the slides, so I'm not looking, but I know that looking at somebody in the eyes is very important. It probably feels different when I'm doing this to the camera right now as we speak. So let's go on to the next slide. All right, so tell me about yourself. That feeling is crazy. So here we go. Tip number 1. Give a short, fascinating pitch that shows you're perfect for the job. Present. Talk about a current role, the scope of work, and at least one big accomplishment. Past. Background. Give me the background of how you got there and relevant experience. And then future. Why you want and would be perfect for this position. So let's go to the next slide. Here's an example of an answer. I'm currently an account executive at. Grammar. At is used to express, to show the specific place that you currently work at. So we say at for a specific place where I manage the company's top performing client. Manage is in the present simple, meaning not right now I am managing. We're talking about in general. This is a fact and it comes out stronger where I manage the company's top performing client. Before that, I worked at where I managed 3 major brands in the sector. Sector is a better word than probably field. Go with sector. Sounds better. Sounds like you know your English, you know? I really enjoyed the work I did there, though I would have loved to focus solely on a single major brand, which is why I am interested in this position that will permit that single focus. You're showing the future wants and needs right there. Though I would have loved is kind of like a regret in a way. It's a regret. It's a regret about your past, but then you're bringing it to the future. I like that. Let's go to question number 2. All right, question number 2. How did you hear about this position? A tip. This is where you're going to use this opportunity to stand out and show off what you know about the company and why you're passionate about what they stand for and do, or their vision and mission. Okay? Name drop if you found out via a friend who is one of their star employees, or share how you heard about the company via an article to show you are well read. Very important to show that you're well read and that you know about this field or company. Or if you found them on a job board, share what caught your eye about the role. How did you hear about this position? Example of an answer. I heard about the job opening at. Again, be specific. It's a specific place. We say at. Through a friend who works in your division. Could be a finance division, for example. He or she, being very familiar with my passion for, knew it would be a perfect fit given my experience and expertise. Good words. I've been following your company. That's the present perfect progressive. I have been following your company. That means I'm still following for some time until now. As I believe in your vision too, whatever that vision is, I'd love to be part of that journey. I love that. Let's go to question number 3. Okay, question number 3. Why do you want to work at this company? I'm going to look at you like this. I have my poker face on. I'm just playing. Tip, be specific and mention how you have followed the company as it has grown from X to Y since first coming across it. Focus on future company direction and how you can contribute, which is like to give, to their growth. Contribute is another way to say give to their growth. Do research and talk of what makes the company really unique, which appeals to you, what challenges they face, and how you can help the company address them. Why do you want to work at this company? Here's an example of an answer. Going to the past, when I saw that you were hiring an, let's say, accountant to manage, for example, I did more research into your future plans for 2030 and discovered that you are going to move into something. With my considerable experience, I love that combination. Considerable experience in something and my passion for something, I believe our visions for the future align, mean like come together. So I would like to join your company to help make it a reality. Reality. Awesome. I want to join that reality. I love it. I want to make it a reality. I love it. Going to the next question. Question number 4. Why do you want this job? Tip. Why are you passionate about this job? Passionate. Note why the position would be a great fit for your skills and experience, as well as how it aligns to your future career goals. Also share why you love the company. The answer. Here's an example answer. Why do you want this job? I've long been a fan of your products and company vision. I truly believe your first product remains the best on the market, and you have only gone from strength to strength. Your unequaled quality is a core selling point of your products, and I'd like to help ensure, which is like to make sure that it remains best in class, as I understand the value it brings both to clients and to the company itself. Let's go to question number 5. Why should we hire you and not the other 2,000 candidates? Tip: use this question to sell yourself and your skills. Assure the hiring manager that you can do the work, deliver excellent results, and are a great fit for both the team and the company culture. Very important. Share how you subscribe to their company vision and future goals. Why should we hire you and not the other 2,000 candidates? Example of an answer. I know the company has grown a lot in the last few years, as well as merging and absorbing a number of other startups. With all that comes challenges as the teams integrate, putting all together all the new and varied products. I have over a decade of experience as a manager with companies that had faced similar challenges, and so I will be able to assist in managing such a diverse product range. So had faced, this one right here, that's the past perfect. So that tense, we're saying that all that had happened before something else happened. Okay? So when we say the past perfect, it's a finished action before a finished time or another finished action. It's a little bit complicated, but if you want more advice, just let me know. Question number 6. What will you bring to the company? Take the question and turn it around to explain how well you understand the problems and challenges the company faces. Make it clear how you can assist them with those problems and challenges with your skills and experience. End with an example of where you solved a similar problem in the past. What will you bring to the company? Example of an answer. With the newly opened up 5G spectrum, the company will need to roll out towers at an incredible pace to keep up with the sudden demand, so as to prevent those potential customers going to competitors. In my previous position, I used both my warehousing and distribution skills, as well as process optimization to increase delivery, and these skills will be vital to ensuring your company's success. Wow, I like that answer. Question number 7. What are your greatest strengths? Tip: why are you a great fit for the company in this position? Think about it. What makes you the best fit? Select 1 to 3 strengths rather than rattling off a whole list. So you got to choose 1 to 3 strengths. Choose those most relevant to the position and give examples of each. What are your greatest strengths? Example of an answer. One of my greatest strengths is being able to organize chaos and develop processes to make everyone's lives easier. In my current role I have been able to update all the company processes to take full advantage of digital technologies. This have provided not only predictability to deliverables, but it has also ensured consistency of results, assisting in the company being better able to plan and forecast. I like that. Question number 8. What do you consider to be your weaknesses? Tip. Interviewers use this question to both help them to identify any red flags, the bad points, the negatives about you, and to see if you are both aware of your flaws and are honest enough to share them. Select weaknesses that you struggle with, but that you have recognized and are working on to improve yourself. Show how you have turned the present perfect again, a negative into a positive with effort. What do you consider to be your weaknesses? Example of an answer. I've always had a fear of public speaking, so I've joined a local drama club where I'm forced to speak in front of an audience once a week. I've not only gotten better at handling the fear, but I've even found that I now also enjoy acting. I'm also highly creative and naturally love finding new ways of doing things. To ensure that I always deliver timelessly, I have learned to do twice weekly deliverable self check-ins to ensure my optimal results. Well said. Let's go to question number 9. How would your last 2 managers and bosses describe you to me if I asked them? Tip. So first of all, just grammatically, we have a would there, okay? Automatically, this is hypothetical and imaginary. If the person asked. So we say it in the past simple, but we really mean about like now and moving forward. So we're actually in the present and future, but it's a hypothetical situation. So again, how would your last 2 managers / bosses describe you to me if I asked them? Tip. What did previous managers value about you and what did you deliver to their team? Think about that. How did you help them to achieve success? And what way did you shine? Shine like the sun. Okay? Now let's see here. How would your last 2 managers and bosses describe you to me if I asked them? Example of an answer. From this company, they would say that I brought, stay in the past, a sense of accountability. What is accountability? You can count on me, as I ensured that every action was assigned to a specific person who then agreed to a due date. I then provided weekly status updates on progress, as well as highlighting areas of potential concern and others where additional resources were required to ensure timeless delivery. Question number 10. Let's see what it is. Tell me about a challenge or a conflict you faced and how you overcame and dealt with it. Interviewers use this to see if you'll be honest or are willing to face issues head on, and that you will always make an attempt to come to a resolution. Resolution. Don't pretend you have never had conflict. Instead, be honest, unemotional, and share the simple facts. Stay calm, professional, and spend most of the time detailing how you resolved the conflict and what you learned from it. Again, tell me about a challenge / conflict you faced and how you overcame and dealt with it. Example answer. Whilst delivering training to a group of impacted staff, one attendee took the opportunity to trash the new software being implemented. I let the person air their opinion, to air it, to let it out, without interruption. And then, when they were finished, I calmly thanked them for sharing their view before going into the live system to prove its value in every area they had attacked. Past perfect again. This was possible because I had taken the time beforehand, past perfect again, to gain a thorough knowledge of the product. Okay, so this is the time where you do a little role play. Now, I suggest you could do this with a friend, family member, sister, brother, husband, or wife, dad, mom. It will bring the family together. But I always think you should be practicing all the time your speaking skills, especially when it's in English, if you're learning English. But if not, just the fluency and how accurate you can sound when you're speaking to others. So here we go. And what I'll do is I'll ask you the question, and then I'll give you about 30 seconds and see how it feels. And then I'll go to the next one, and then the next one. And you could always use this as practice when you're with your friends. So here we go. Questions. If you could have any position, what would it be and why? Think about that really quickly. If you could have any position, what would it be and why? I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Okay, to the next question. Number 2, what do you most like about possibly working here? Think about it. Very good. You're doing very well. Now, question number 3. How would you handle the following situation? A person reporting to you has come to me to complain that you never let them leave early on Fridays, as is company policy. How are you going to explain yourself there? Think about it and tell me in the comments. So anyways, thank you for your time. I hope this helped you. Again, those were 10 questions, very, very common. And if you need any help, I'm always here. I'm here to help you do the interview. I'm here to help you interview if you are in HR yourself. Just pretty much anybody that needs English in the business sector, I'm your guy. So enjoy the rest of your day and see you next time.